Good morning. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat Today as a vegan, mostly on Slimming World. My name is Leanne if you're new here, and if you're coming back, as always, thanks very much for doing so. I very much appreciate you guys. I will just put a little caveat at the beginning of this video that I seem to find myself struggling to stay 100% on plan at the moment, but I do post daily, so I'm not gonna stop posting. So therefore, if you want a full day completely on plan, whilst I am definitely aiming for that, by the end of this video it may not be the case. So it's entirely up to you if you want to keep watching or not, but I certainly don't want to disappoint anyone. Okay, so having said that, let's move on. So today is Friday the 18th of December. It's a week before Christmas Day, and I'm just starting my day with a coffee. This is just a bog standard Percol coffee with 100 ml of Alpro Almond Barista, and that is one sin, and that's all I've had so far. It's currently 9:10. I work from home at the moment, as many of us do, so I work 8 till 4:30, and yeah, all I've had so far is I'm drinking my coffee, I've had water, and I'll be having breakfast in a little bit, but I don't know what yet, so we'll see. It's 10:15 right now, and I'm just having some breakfast. When I went to make my coffee earlier, which was what, an hour ago, just over an hour ago, I measured out 40 grams of oats into a bowl, and I added 200 ml of unsweetened soya milk, and I just left it to soak. And then just now what I've done is gone and microwaved that for 1.5 minutes, gave it a stir, microwave for another minute, and because I'd left it to soak, it's really hot. Ow, my fingers. So much for being professional, whatever. So yeah, I now have perfect porridge. Now, I'm not someone who likes to add like fixings to my porridge. I like oats and milk. Obviously soya milk these days, or almond, whatever. So yes, but obviously, you know, if you want to add some, then go for it. Everyone likes different things, it's cool, but I like my porridge simple. So that works out as my healthy extra B for the day, and half of my first healthy extra A, no sins. So happy days. I'm not having a second coffee yet. I'm just going to stick with water and then like have another coffee later, I think. This isn't food related, but I just need to show you guys that my friend has just sent me, he lives in London, but he's just sent me the most beautiful bouquet of Christmas flowers, like for my Christmas present. I'm just going to show you because they're so beautiful. So typically the bin men have just pulled up outside, so sorry if you can hear any noise, but look at these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. I think they're the most stunning flowers I've ever had in my life, and they're so festive but so classy. Oh, I'm just admiring them. Also, I made myself another coffee, so that's another one sin. Hi guys, it's 1:45 and I'm just gonna make some lunch. Although I am going to run outside really quickly because it's got really windy and I've just literally watched outside the window. I just saw one of the recycling boxes just go flying across the road, so I better go and rescue that for whoever it is because I don't want it to get broken. But for lunch today, I'm sorry it looks a mess behind me, but it's because I've got those big flowers that I showed you earlier and I've got recycling to go out, so I'll take that in a moment. Yes, for lunch I've got my last portion, good girl Delts, got my last portion of 3 bean and mushroom hot pot. So I'm going to heat this up. This is sin free and obviously full of beans, mushrooms. I can't remember what else I put in it, to be totally honest. Onion, garlic, celery, carrot, some kind of tomato base. My recipe for this was last Saturday, if you want to go and check that video out. And then I've also got some quinoa left over as my last little bit of cooked quinoa, so I'm just going to have that with it just to use it up, and that will be lunch. So yes. Hi Delta. Delta obviously wants some attention, so let's just go and quickly say hello. Here she is. Here she is. Are you going to say hello? Are you? you? She sat ever so nicely on her lower perch today. She very rarely does this. Who are you looking at? Who's that? Is that you? Is that you? You gonna say hi? Good girl. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah, you get quiet when I come over, don't you? Bless her. Anyway, I'm going to go heat up my lunch and get the recycling boxes and stuff in. And that one for my neighbour that went flying. Okay, bye. It's like, I don't think it's quite gale force winds, but wow, it's windy and rainy. You can't really see a lot. Okay, cool. Okay, here is lunch. Doesn't look particularly thrilling, but honestly, it was so tasty. I put so much flavour in there. Don't worry about all this like stuff. I was just unloading the dishwasher and I was just putting it on the side first, so it's all clean. Anyway, so yes, this is lunch. It actually wasn't that much quinoa in the end, so that's good because you know I didn't want that much. And I think I'm just gonna. I didn't actually heat the quinoa because I thought if the like hot pot is quite hot, then it will just heat it through and it will cool it down a bit. But actually I'm just thinking I might just pop it in for another minute just to take the edge off and mix it together. And then I thought actually I might use some cheese on top because I feel like cheese would also go really nicely with this. You can really see there isn't that much quinoa. Like I said, that's fine, I just want to use it up. So yes, okay, I'm gonna put cheese on and that'll be my other Healthy Extra A choice. Oh no, except I've got another half as well, haven't I? So I could do, oh no, I'm gonna save that. Am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna put 40 grams on so that if I want a milky drink later, I've got 200 mils of milk left, of soy milk left to use in that. I was nearly there today, but not quite, so I had to do an extra bit. Oh, it always does that. I used the small grater, so it makes my 40 grams go further. Obviously, I got it everywhere, you know, because that's how I roll. But it's still going to taste good. So, there we go. See how much further it goes? Crazy, crazy. Okay, so this is actually a sin-free lunch with one Healthy Extra A. Okay, bye. I was just walking back into the study with my really hot bowl of hot pot, and I went to sit down and I stood on the wheelie bit of the chair and I nearly went flying. Like oh my god, I saved myself just in time, but like, can you imagine, there would have been just hot pot everywhere. Oh my god, that was such a lucky escape. Okay, just had to share that with you. Lunch was yum. I am all warm and cozy and full. I'm just having one of my giant mugs of pucker after dinner tea, and I'm about to have our afternoon meeting, but I have got some chocolate here. I know, hang on. So I didn't open my advent calendar yesterday, the day before, and obviously today. So now I have. So this is the 16th, I got a little snowman. The 17th, I got a little bow. And the 18th, which is today, I got a little robin. And these are 1.5 sins each. This is the Mummy Meeks advent calendar. And so that's 4.5 sins. Add that to my 2 sins that I've used for coffee, and I'm on 6.5 sins today. So we just did our Secret Santa over Zoom, and we'd all sent each other stuff. Well, I say our work, we only did one in our team this year. Yeah, so we opened our little packages that we've had hiding. And mine, I didn't stand a chance, do I? But, oh my god, Bouja are like the best vegan chocolates. Like, they're so nice. So this is a good gift, but the biggest box of Bouja chocolates I've ever had, that's for sure. God, I feel like I'm cleaning up at the moment. I'm doing really well. Anyway, if you're interested, the ones in there are almond salted caramel, hazelnut crunch, rhubarb and vanilla fall, stem ginger and around midnight espresso. I think that'll be my favourite. And the almond salted caramel, and the hazelnut, and the rhubarb, and the ginger. Okay, all of them. I don't think I'm going to have any today though. I'm going to go pop these in the fridge with my Hotel Chocolat ones. I'll show you in a minute my fridge, because I have literally got a shelf which is now just boxes of chocolates. Life could be worse, let's face it, but it is a little difficult not to eat them all at once. Well, not all at once, but you know, it is difficult not to go mad. But I'm fairly determined today to stay on plan. Only fairly. Right now it's 7:20 and I've just finished our work social. So we've been having like remote socials, and we've just done the second one, which we're doing locked in a room. Basically it's like online locked in a rooms. I'm so obsessed with them, I love them. And it's like a 6-chapter pack, so we're doing one a month. So tonight was chapter 2, so we did that. Not everyone was here, so we're not counting it towards our like scoreboard, but I'm most upset my team came last, only by 3 minutes, but even so, they got a disapproving look from me. But because a lot of people went here because they're already on holidays for Christmas, we're just saying it's a fun one. I'm gonna have to up my game, although in fairness, it's the others that are slow, not me. Anyway, as I said, right now it's like 7:20. I'm quite hungry. I've got a heck of a headache because I just probably haven't been drinking enough, because for the last like 2 hours I've just been talking. My mouth is so dry and I've just down like nearly a litre of water. Anyway, I think I might just go and take a paracetamol actually. But yeah, I'm going to make some dinner, and I'm going to make sticky tofu just because I've got most of the stuff I can use for it. I was kind of fancying rice tonight, but the rice I want is jasmine rice and I haven't got any. I know. It's because Tesco and Dursley, Cam don't sell any of it, and they don't sell jasmine rice here because it's only a small Tesco. So anyway, I'm going to do rice noodles, I think. Shall I? Yeah, I'll do rice noodles with it. And I haven't really got a lot of veg, but I've got broccoli, so I'm going to do broccoli. It's probably going to be it. But that's fine, just is what it is. It is what it is. And the nice thing is that, also I had another coffee, so that was another 1 sin. So yeah, I've got plenty of sins left for sticky tofu. I'm just gonna go make it now because I'm really like got no idea what's going on and my eyes feel square. So I'll see you in a bit. Done and done. Super quick, super easy, sticky tofu. This is ultra basic. It's like broccoli, rice noodles, tofu and sticky sauce. But you know what, serves a purpose and it's really, really yummy. It's currently about 10:15 and it's been like an hour and a quarter, hour and a half since I finished eating. And I don't, for my treat this evening, I'm gonna have a hot chocolate. I don't really fancy like eating some chocolates. I did consider trying 1 or 2 of those Bouja chocolates, but on balance I'd prefer a hot chocolate, to be totally honest. And a banana. I'm gonna have a banana as well because I fancy a banana. Now, dinner, let me just tell you first. In my sticky tofu, you guys have seen me make sticky tofu loads of times, so apologies if you're new and you haven't seen me make it. It will be coming up again next week, but I'll talk more about that tomorrow. So my sticky tofu, the sinned portions were 1 teaspoon of corn flour for half a sin, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup for 4 sins, and 2 teaspoons of sesame oil for 4 sins. So it's 8.5 sins in total. And that put me on 16 sins. Now, what I'm going to have now is actually 10 sins, so I'm going to be going 1 sin over. But I really want to try my Hotel Chocolat nut milk hot chocolate. I put it in the sins calculator for the 35 grams that it recommends that you make it with. and it came out at 10 sins exactly. So I'm afraid I'm going to be finishing on 26 sins today, but do you know what? Overall, that's really, really not bad at the moment. So yeah, and if you remember from this morning, I had porridge with milk, and I only used 200 mils of unsweetened soy milk in there, which is this one that I use, and you can have 400 mils for Healthy Extra A. So I'm going to have my other 200 mils. Hope you're keeping up. I'm gonna have my other 200 mils as my milk with this hot chocolate. And of course, I'm also just having a cup of my pucker nighttime tea. I'll have my banana with my hot chocolate. I don't know why, that was something that I used to do when I was a kid, like, because we were allowed a hot chocolate like on a Friday night. And I used to have a banana and like dunk it in. So it was like chocolate. Yeah. So I'm gonna have banana with my hot chocolate, and that's actually going to be it, because I'm then going to be going to bed. So I want to be in bed by 11 because I just feel like I've got loads to do, and I just I'm just feeling a bit like today. So anyway, so I'll just show you this when I've made it all, but yeah, I'll be finishing on 26 sins today. All right, so here's my little hot chocolate. It's nice and foamy because the way it says to make it is to do a pan and heat up the milk on the stove and then stir it in and then stir it until it dissolves. But I've got a hack to make it a little bit easier. So I just microwave my soy milk in a jug, like a Pyrex jug, and then I measured out the like hot chocolate flakes, and then I just dumped them in when the milk was hot, and then I just used my little milk frother, you know, that I normally use for like lattes. I just used that, so it's not like loads frothed up like barista milk, of course, but it is nice and foamy, and it does make the chocolate dissolve really, really well in there. And can I just say, like, how satisfying is that? Like lifting that thing off. So it's like actual flakes of chocolate. Look at it. But it's nut milk chocolate, so it's got hazelnut. And it actually does like smell like that. Hot chocolate flakes made with hazelnut chocolate. Anyway, I would ignore all my old tea bags in my little tea bag pot. That's where they go until I recycle them. Anyway, so yes, so here is my hot chocolate. That is 10 sins plus half my Healthy Extra A, putting me over 1 sin, but tis what tis. And my pucker nighttime tea, and that's all from me. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and I hope you've all had a really lovely Friday and you're starting to get excited for Christmas because it's less than a week away. All right guys, thanks for watching. Love you and appreciate you all. Bye.